presentation explaining the conventions of my group's music video and digipack and website. The two conventions that I'll be discussing are symbolic and technical conventions. Symbolic are representations of mise-en-scène, such as makeup, location, character positioning, facial expressions, lighting and props. I will also be discussing technical areas such as editing and camera techniques involved. Synth pop genre is the genre of our music campaign. The electronic music produced in the late 70s will be used in our music campaign to use the same conventions related to synth pop music. In my presentation, I will be referring to these 5 artists. Joy is our artist and will be comparing Joy to Icona Pop, Tovlo, Little Boots and Charli XCX. All these female artists make music as synth pop genre. I will be comparing Little Boots' Remedy music video and Tovlo's love ballad music video to our own, which is called Childhood Dreams. We use similar symbolic conventions in our music video, with the same positioning of the artist, laying her on the floor with subtle hand movements. These movements are seen to be feminine and graceful. These conventions are emphasized as she is a female artist. We use these feminine positions within our music video to represent her sexuality and status. Using the same symbolic conventions with the makeup will be recognised with the same target audience, with bold female artists who stand out with the more edgy and badass look than a pop singer. These conventions are clearly stated with all the artists' music videos and is why we have chosen to have our artist with bold and visible eyeliner. This will also become part of her star image and who she becomes known for, with the eyeliner, hairbands and hair clips. The use of this lighting and fast editing will differentiate her edgy style and is one key convention of synth pop with the electric beats of the music. This is why we use this technique with our editing to change the mood of the song to match with the music. This will also give our viewers an insight of our artist's true style and attitude, not just a female singer. The use of this lighting and fast editing will differentiate her edgy style and is one key convention of synth pop with the electric beats of the music. This is why we use this technique with our editing to change the mood of the song to match with the music. This will also give our viewers an insight of our artist's true style and attitude, not just a female singer. Here are some short GIFs to show you the fast editing and short durations to make a twist in the song and visual imagery. The same technical areas here are being used with the close-ups of the artists. These give the audience a clear view of her makeup, expression and who the artist is. This is key so the audience will remember who she is. The other 3 artists' digipacks that I will be comparing: Icona Pop, Tovlo and Little Boots. Of Little Boots' album Hands and our artist Joy's album Dazed. The conventions are clearly very similar with the artist's face on the front. This is part of our artist's unique selling point, as she is the only one looking away from the camera and with her hands on her face. The styling, positioning and her facial expression definitely makes her stand out because she looks more edgy and the way the light and shadow hit her face and hands looks really cool. Here the symbolic conventions of the album covers sell the artist, however their name is equally as important. The use of fonts for Tovlo, Icona Pop and Little Boots are all styled as a font that you would see on a computer. However, Joy's name looks hand-drawn, like a signature. However, Tovlo does include hand-drawn text but not as her name. This difference in style might be seen as more an organic style of font for our artist. Again, with the font here, we have chosen to go for a more childish font, which stands out from the regular text or hand-drawn. We have done this because our artist is more unique and quirky, which fits well with the genre of music. Here are 4 artists' websites which I'll be comparing to Joy's website. This is Joy's homepage for her website. Here you can see some similar conventions for both artists. Icona Pop's homepage includes links to social media platforms, and likewise to ours. This immediately presented to any viewer on the homepage. To also make it easier for our audience to view her new album release, the new album Out Now sign is clearly presented to remind everyone looking on her page. Is a clearer view of the comparisons of each website. Again, the artist's face is shown rather large on the homepage to sell her star image. This is important to get her recognition when promoting her music. Using a white female girl as our artist will present femininity, which is common with synth pop, which is why we chose her. The use of casting a female would benefit from the stereotypical views of a female singer. However, she dresses and acts more edgy, hopefully gaining view from both male and female audiences. This attraction to both genders will gain her more attention and build her star image. Presented here are two blonde girls to match with the artist and two Asian girls to give variety to the group and present different ethnicities, hopefully to expand our audience range and interest. Having two Asian girls in the video will also separate the artist from a pop group to the synth pop genre with four girls with attitude.